Big Daddy Cool Short here. These are a great cotton short option to have in your shop. Obviously, you've probably got some members that prefer those over your tech or performance short. We do have embroidery options with these. You can do above the pocket there on the back. And then we provide a lot of classic colors as well as odd sizes in 33 and 35. Something great about these as well, it's not like your typical cotton short that's really stiff. Billy built in spandex and tensile into these to give a lot of stretch and flexibility to perform really well on the golf course. Russ pants, brand new to the line. We've had a lot of requests to create a pant that is as comfortable as the Freebird here. Billy did just that. Really fashionable sweat pant, honestly. Not too heavy where you're moving around in it like your traditional sweat pant and start kind of warming up the legs too much. Billy also made the cuff not to wrap around your ankle too tightly where your socks are exposed. His cuff lays more on top of your shoe, which makes it obviously a little more fashionable when you're out on the streets with these. He also built in some really cool sharp lines throughout, 32-inch inseam, which makes them great because they won't come up too high on you and then you're not flooding like your other sweatpants. I did not have a modeling career prior to this Draddy job, but I am going to put on some layers here for you guys so you're able to see what it looks like worn, obviously. The Proctor hoodie, brand new to the line as well. Billy created a layer piece with a hoodie option, obviously. He created a quarter zip with this that comes up a little bit higher on the neck, which is something a little more fashion forward, obviously. It feels like with regular hoodies, people oftentimes cut V's into their neck because it wraps too tightly around it. So you can obviously bring it down to give you a little bit more space and air or wear it up if you'd like. These hoodies do have the features of our Russell. So they do have the kangaroo pocket built in rather than layered on top. So you don't really see it when it's sitting flat. Additionally, he's got the flat front and then it is banded in the back so it stays taut to you. Also built in some really cool, unique lines to make this a little more dressier hoodie, if you will say. The Russell, this has been in the line since the beginning. Fantastic pullover option. Things that I like about these a lot is that they're not too heavy. So swinging them in them is really easy. And then I don't feel like I need to take it off right away when I head in for lunch or dinner. It's a really solid weight. Like I pointed out in the Proctor hoodie, kangaroo pockets built in here, flat front. Additionally, quarter banded sleeve, which is great for golf as well because it's not ripping around you when you want to pull up the sleeve, whether you're putting or hitting golf balls. Good color options here. We have our Rolling Rock, Regal, Gray Heather, and bandana here. Another great thing about these is that our color coordination is always matched with the collar, so it displays and pops really well. For example, on the Regal here, it is that petite color. He always combos things well and shows in your catalog with which color is coordinated with each of the pieces. Russ crew neck, this is definitely my favorite piece since I joined the team here. Something that you can wear to a tailgate, dress up with a collar underneath and wear on the golf course. Same features built in here with the kangaroo pockets, flat front, and the wrist. The Gray Heather option is our only option in this. Russell full zip, great jacket option here. Had this in the line for fall 20, but we're bringing it back. A little bit heavier than the Russell. Good features in this with your pockets. This is also a two-way zip. Helps prevent billowing for putting or if you're sitting down. Two options in terms of colors, Gray Heather here and then the Regal Heather. Russell quarter zip, something that's been in our line since the beginning. Really good pullover option for you to have in the shop. Something I really like about it is they're not crazy heavy, so they're easy to swing in, and then something that you don't want to rip off right when you get back inside on the cooler days. All the features Billy built into these are all golf related and golf thinking, just like I pointed out in the Proctor. Built-in pockets, kangaroo pockets, flat front, banded back, sleeves, great for putting, only banded a quarter, and sits really nicely with these fine lines built in. Good color options here: Regal, gray heather, the bandana, indigo, and then your rolling rock. Also, your color coordination always matches with the collar, so it pops really well when it's displayed. So we do have a couple good woven options in the line this year. We do have a gingham shirt. Don't have my samples quite yet, but you can see it pretty well in the catalog with the Regal and rolling rock option. Little dressier shirt here is the Brendan woven that we've got. You've got a lot of different logo options here. You can go that left pocket, left sleeve, or that cuff. Additionally, this has a wider cut similar to that mid-ocean polo, and then does have these memory tabs in here that make the care of the shirt really, really easy. Lauren's vest, phenomenal vest option to have in your shop. This is done really well for us and in shops across the Midwest. We built a cell phone pocket right here on this left part so you can embroider this side. Two-way zip. And then additionally, get off the golf course, want to go to dinner, have a totally different look, flip it around, and then get this gray quilted side that would not be embroidered with the club logo, but giving that member a different option here. BD Crew, classic looking sweater here. People are a huge fan of these. 100% cotton. This is the only thing in the line that does require a little different care that I tell pros and buyers. You cannot dry these. They do shrink up, so you got to lay them flat on a towel so they dry out. But something that moves really well in shops and looks great with your club logo on the left chest. We do have this batik option as well as a Regal option this year. The Royal Alpaca abbreviated zip is a phenomenal sweater option that you can bring in for the fall. Alpaca fur is very, very soft, and this is super comfortable to wear. It is not like your traditional wool sweater that your mom forced you to wear going to church in the fall back in the day. This is much softer. The alpaca fur is actually taken from baby alpaca. No animals were injured. Billy assured us of that. Some features here, I think he did a really great job with the length. Many times sweaters like this come up on you a little bit, but this is a great length for kind of any body type. Additionally, he made it a couple pieces here, which give you some flexibility here in the midsection. So it goes from two different woven areas and some nice fine lines, as well as the zip that you can mess around with. We have the gray heather and then the Regal option. The alpaca full zip, great full zip option, jacket for your fall, all your members. Billy did it where it is knit tighter throughout the body section and then more that sweater feel in the arms. Also built in the pockets for warmth here, and then has a two-way zip for performance-wise. This is, I think, a jacket that you can wear on the golf course and pull it off away from the course as well. Really good option. Have the rolling rock color here as well as the Regal. Our shawl collar, I think, classes it up a bit too. That makes it a fancier jacket. Okay, Alpaca Augustus sweater. This is a little bit heavier compared to the abbreviated zip. Gives you a good pullover option here. Obviously, we've got this collar displayed, but he did make this two pieces where you can turn this into a V-neck, which makes it versatile and give your members that V-neck option as well as exposing the collar. The Billy Polo, this is something that Billy is very passionate about. He's got 4 boys of his own. Great junior polo option, same makeup and fabric as the men's polos. We run sizes 2 through 12, which is based on age. We feel like once your child gets to 14, they can fit in a men's small. Embroidery option with these, you can do the center pocket on that left chest there, or you can do the left sleeve. Another added feature is that you can obviously pair this with your dad's polo, so you could match your junior and your father together here. So we've got the solid options on this side, and then the Billy stripe polo over here, as well as a pattern piece with the Harbor Island.